Well, another event has begun. This one came around quick. They're getting around quicker and quicker, these things. See this one here. So, we're going to open... I've got 180 of these, I think, so... See how far we got. 15 credits, or 15,000. Another 15,000. Another 15,000. 250 of them, 5 of them. 50,000. 25 of those, 250 of those. 250,000, nice. So that made it to the premium. Keep going. It's just all sort of rubbishy bits. What we want is stims will do and numbers. No, didn't get. Well, we're almost there, so we'll get there. What are we aiming for this time? That would be nice. That's a long way up there. That would be cool. Movement speed. But realistically, I'm probably looking at there. Although it can be done. Just got to go and get a load of these things. Oh, we've actually got another 30 there. We'll just use those up. Hold on. Doesn't want those. Got to that. Send another one. Right. So anyway, we're still on this island. This is the Nauru island with the invasion going on. Now, I have collected what I believe is all the gems now, which is 7. I believe it's 7, I could be wrong. But they're up there, you see. I've also been keep collecting these things. Now, there's some terminals around this island, and it takes these gems. The only problem with it is, it eats them, basically, and doesn't do anything. I think I've got one left to try. I've only managed to find 4 terminals so far. I found, what have I found? I found the Sapphire, Emerald, Opal and Topaz. And the only one I haven't tried, I think, is the one to the side of the harbour, which I'm going to go and try now. So we'll jump on that and just make sure I'm going the right way. No, it's right where that boss is. How cool is that? You watch. I won't get to that boss because those little bosses that turn up, they get annihilated so quick. You can have this whole map can be void of people. Yet as soon as you get to it, it's dead. Looks like it's already dead, you see? It's that quick. It's unbelievable. I have killed some of those though. I've come across them. Yeah, we don't want to be here really, we want to be off to the side anyway. Still as the gunner. I didn't really want to be the gunner. That's the terminal things here. There's another one actually on the harbour itself over there. Like I say, I found 4 so far. I have to clear these enemies out first. I'll tell you one thing as well. I don't know what they've done to the gunner, but the gunner's absolutely useless now. I've been trying to use it a couple of times in different places, and it is just total rubbish now. It used to be okay. So I don't know if they've nerfed it or something, but seriously, it's an absolute waste of time now. It's going to end up going with the other classes, which are absolute waste of time. Right. Let's get over here. So it's this thing here. Now like I say, I've been all over this island, and I can only find 4 of them. I would have thought there'd be 7, obviously, because there's 7 gems, but I have only been able to find the 4 of them so far. Unless they're really, really, really well hidden. But, you see, if I use the topaz, It says there, it seems that was a mistake, you have to start again. Now I've tried all the 4 that I've got, and they all do exactly the same, basically. So I don't know if there's a trick to this, or... What's that boss again? You see a god's got to it, that's why. Well, we've got a shot off, so we will get the reward. I don't know that boss, I've never seen that one before. Those 4 chests, that's because I've completed everything on this map and got to 100%. You get 4 of those chests, so we'll open those in a minute. So we'll just run back here out of the way of trouble. Yeah, so like I say, there's I've been all over the island searching all over the place, and I can only find 4 of these at the moment. So, and none of them work when I put those stones in. Now, I'm not worried about the stone thing because I've got so many of these things. You see it's empty, I'll just do that. I have to do it again. Normally takes 2, maybe 3. There it is, it's back now. So we've got the stone back. So I can sort of test. I have actually tested all 4 of these towers, and none of them work, so there you go. I've got a bunch of these things which give you stuff, but I get exactly the same stuff every time, the same 400 or 600 or whatever it is for whatever character. And they're never any better, so I've just left them for now until I upgrade. Maybe they'll give me something higher when I upgrade, I don't know. These things I never bother keeping because they give me might, victor's medals, and I never collect enough really to worry about storing it. To be honest, I put it all into. I just let the adepts hold on to it if they got too much. I think I've got one now that's got 300 and something I picked up. Let me collect those chests. Go in here. See if we get any stims this week. Credits, 150,000. 3,000 knowledge. 150,000. Nope. No stims again. Be about another 50 chests before I get a stim. Stims are good because they clear the events, the daily operations, should I say? Because I don't want to be doing them all. But now you see my daily operations. All it gives me now is, well, I say credits. They've actually put the victor's medals. I thought they'd stopped them, but they've actually put them inside this box. Construction resources are no good to me. Knowledge of enemies, well, it takes so long to build it up now. It's not really that interesting. It's not really worth doing the dailies, apart from a few victor's medals. Talking of victor's medals, I went to I upgraded the other day. As you can see, it went up. In here, I thought, oh look, 50%. So I got one of these 50%. And guess what? It charged me the full price. Yep. The full price of the level is normally 20,000, so I waited for they had this, went on one of these 50s, not one of the ones, I know there's ones that don't have it, but it definitely was one that has a 50. It said 20, I thought, oh, it'll probably just reimburse me or something. No, it didn't. Took the full price, so I sent a ticket, and they said, oh, have you got a screenshot? A screenshot. The transaction was made, I thought it'd be reimbursed, so I go back to my bag to have a look, or to the inventory to see if it's, you know, still there and the figure hasn't changed, and then they're asking for screenshots. That says it all really. That's like saying I've dropped my phone to the bottom of the ocean. Oh, can we have a screenshot of that? Anyway, just be careful when you pick up those things that they tell you the right price. Right, something else I wanted to look at was in the shop. They've put different stuff now, of all things. Let's have a look when I get to the shop, which is there. So they got all this new sort of stuff you can actually get. Legacy packs are back. Yeah, I'm not buying that. But you can see you're going to need 9,000 Argents for this. To protect amplifiers. Am I going to do that? No, probably not, because nobody else bothers. They just stand around here waiting for bosses quite often. Wow. Not so bad in this one. It was worse than the other one. But anyway, let's take a look at this shop. So yeah, you can buy all this stuff now. There's lots of stuff. Chromac. That's actually the bird that I've got, I believe. But what's funny with all these things is that you got them from events, or you had to work for them, or you had to pay money on some things for real, kind of thing. And yet now they're shoving them in here, which I bet that irritates people who've paid lots of money for certain things. Because I don't know all of them. I don't go in for a lot of this stuff. I mean, I bought a costume pack once. That was with real money. But then again, the game's free to play, so I had to give them some money for the amount of time I played in it. So, I think I bought some. Actually, we bought some Argents one when we were in the Pantheon. I bought some resources for the Pantheon, but we were trying to get one of the avatars to come up. The only way you could actually enter it is by having a sort of the avatar ticket kind of thing, or the quest to come up. The only way to get it was to skip through your dailies to try to get it to come up. So we did that to get through it, and the quickest way to do it was with getting some Argents. So we did that, and we ended up getting into the avatar one. It might have been the Tormentor. Torment armor, what's that like? Oh, I've seen somebody with that already. I mean, you can save up these things as well. It's you can get to some of this stuff. Obviously, some of it's way out of reach. I say way out of reach. That's not too bad, really. I can't see any of this. You see, look how quick those things went down. They go down actually really quick. It's quite surprising. By the time you actually get to one, it's pretty much lost most of its life. What's this? 100% more damage. Slayer. The Slayer could do with that. I was trying out the Slayer before, actually. So I think somebody said, oh, the invisibility, it worked against bosses. Well, I tried it. It doesn't. The bosses still see you when you go invisible. The Witch. Now. We see using explosion of darkness, it's stimulating murder, crows, wicked, which carries off and inflicts to them. Yeah, don't know. Chromancer, don't really use it. Archer. So the question is, I mean, you're buying these things, and these are what, weapons? Some of them, or buffs to your weapon. Do they actually do that much? I mean, it's 9,000. This is if you need a mount, you can get a mount, but they're always, you know, that one's actually quite cheap, so you could easily save that up. 12,000 if you really want to. Winter. That's pretty cool. Trouble is, what happened is you see these things come on the shop like this, and the day they come out, everybody's wearing it. Well, I say everybody, lots of people suddenly just, you know, the people that like to throw money at it, or just people who've got Argents saved up over a period of time. I think I've seen that before, actually. I think that comes in a costume pack. Oh, this is the Mystery Keeper attire. This is the one, the Cormac, when you get the bird. This is the sort of class or costume that came with it, I believe. That's special offers. Let's just go into here. That's the same old stuff, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so special offers, so maybe it's only for a limited time? Must be. Here again you can get mounts if you need a mount. Combat mounts manual. Animal Rage. You already have this. Animal Rage? Book animal mount. This book will improve the capabilities of your animal mount. I don't know how I got that. This book, which allows you to dash rapidly towards your enemy. Well, why would I want to do that? Quite often you want to stay back, unless you're tanking it. Yeah, they're all a bit of a much, those things. That's just your stuff for upgrading, events. Those you'll need if you want to get loads of things for this event. These things, you are going to need lots of those. So you just basically buy them like this. Just they'll get used up pretty quick, but you know, we can buy 2 there, and then when we fight a boss, not in here, but in normal missions, you'll get a whole load of those tickets, which will get you through the event. I wouldn't buy any of that unless you're buying that for your Pantheon. Deal of the week. Legacy packs. Nah. Yeah. Right. I want to go to one of these. I want to try something out. So let's go jump on our mount. I want to try out one of those gun things that I got that's supposed to do massive damage to machinery or vehicles. Well, I don't know what vehicles they're talking about or machinery they're talking about. It says to do with the ocean ads. Well, that's machinery and it's ocean ads, so we're going to try it out and see if it really does do massive damage or if it's a load of rubbish. If it's rubbish, we'll just sell them because we'll get Victor's medals for them, I think. Good, nobody's going to the one I'm at. Always the way it is, you start heading towards one and just you're about to get to it, a god turns up there and destroys it, and all the other ones are still at 100%. Not that we're going to do much damage to this, but that's what I want to see with that. If you'll see, as we start hitting it, it does barely anything. Now if we go like that, bring that thing out, that's supposed to do massive damage to vehicles, machinery or something like that. Well, it does absolutely nothing to that at all. So I don't know what machinery they're talking about. God, I hate that when those things stun me. Yeah, I just can't get out of that. That's just too much. A good one to actually get around that is the Slayer. Actually, it doesn't do much damage at all, but nor does anything really. But you can go invisible and stuff like that and dodge a lot of those smaller things. You can run around the other side, but they don't see you. But you see, people here just aren't bothering to do those things. To be honest, the sort of rewards, you get the percentage that gets you up to get those 4 chests, but you saw with those 4 chests we had, we didn't get any stims or anything, we just got some credit and knowledge. You just as well pick that up doing normal missions, to be honest. I mean, like with this thing, you knock those things out, but it's really not worth it. I mean, I'll tell you what, let's open those chests we got for equipment, rings and stuff, let's open them up. So I was going to wait with them, but we'll get more, so it's no big deal. These things here, I've got 7 of them. This is what you get from killing the bosses, which are those bosses are tough. And I mean, if I believe if people die or characters die in the game, it just makes them stronger. So that's why sometimes you just can't kill them because too many people have died. So you see, we get that, and that's 600 necklace. Get that, that's 600. Get that. No, look, it's 600. Get that. That one's actually, that's a surprise, that's 666, which is more, but it's not much more. That's 600. That's 600. That one there, again, is 600. The only one that was slightly higher was that one. But, here's the but. The one we've got is a little bit less on the top, but if you look at the bottom, because it's a mythical one that I had right from the start, it's got 10%, 10%, 10%, 5%, 3%. It's got a lot more sort of buffs and things, even though the other one might be slightly higher. And all we've got to do with this one is, I'll show you. We go to bag, upgrade items, and it will be this one, yep, that one. And then we just use that, 120,000, yeah, fine, we'll do it. Now it's 6.6, do it one more time, 6.2. Okay, it's not going up as much as I'd hoped. But, you know, it's still a damn sight better than the other one. I hope I was doing the right one. Yeah, I was. So I got a couple of them, you see. But that's the other one we got. You can see it's just not worth it. So none of this stuff is of any use to me. And I actually, when I first came in here, I got a couple of really good ones. I got, let me have a look. I've upgraded them a bit, but I got that ring. It was 800, and then I got that, which is 807. I got one of those in here. I don't know if I got them both, but I got one of them in here. And since that very first time I came in, and the first boss I killed, I've had absolutely nothing, and I've had those opening things, those chests or whatever they are for the weapons. I've had probably 30, 40, 50. I've had a lot, and the only one that was worth having was the very first one I opened. Everything else has just been, well, basically I'm just selling it. Just get rid of it because it's not any use to me, and just get those things for upgrading, basically. 3 on that one, 3 on that one. Some you get a lot more. 50 on that one. 3 and some credit. 3 again. 3 again. And 3 again. So it takes a little while to get that stuff. But yeah, pretty much those boxes have been useless to me. But we keep trying. Like I say, I keep collecting them when we kill the bosses. Yeah, so as I was saying, these gun things we've got, I'm sure they probably use a use for them somewhere. Maybe in the Avatar somewhere. I'm just trying to think what machines with Avatar there is any. Yeah, I don't know. I was holding on to them, but to be honest, I think I'd value the getting rid of them. Yeah, I'm gonna sell them, get rid of them. Don't care for those things. It's like all the other things, like the jars of acid and all that you buy. Don't really use them. So what I do want to look at is in here. There was no, it's not there. I did just want to check how many of those I got, because I think I need 4,000 for something. Yeah, I need another 146, which I might better get on this event. But I'm going to have to go and get some of those. That's what I need to do. So I went off and got some more of these, just did a quick mission, and basically used 1 million credits on those things you buy at whatever they are, the ticket things, these things down here. Intelligence data, so there's some stims, need those. I'll skip some missions I don't want to do, and there's some more upgrades, that makes it jump. Premium subscription upgrade, so I'll take that. Only any good if you're using premium, although you do get only one this week. Just keep going until we use it all up. We got to the credit bit. That's it. That's as far as we're going at the moment. But it did give me 8 of those, so I can go to quests here. Fort Garoon. I don't really want to do it. It takes a long time. Well, it doesn't take that long, but it does when you're doing this. This one, because you use up a god mode, I'd rather save the god mode, so I'll skip that one. Oki Island and that, I can do those, so I'm not too worried about that. So as you can see here, you got a lot more stats now. To be honest, how much this all makes of a difference, I don't know. I think sometimes when you're playing this, you get all these stats, and they make the tiniest amount of difference, and then just when you start to get a bit stronger, they do a load more stuff and stats, and suddenly you're weak again, and you've got to start at the bottom again. That's the way it always feels. That's the trouble with this game. It's ongoing, but I don't know. It's the way it's laid out. It just feels like they keep moving the goalposts all the time in it. But it'll keep the people who buy Argents to buy stuff. It'll keep their money coming in. So there's that. So we can sell that because I'm not going to use that. I never use those things. And just do that with that. And that with that. There you go. That was just, like I say, just a look over a few different things, and hopefully I'll figure out what I'm supposed to do with these, or how the order they're supposed to go in. But like I say, I can't find all the towers, so I'll have another look, but I'm getting a bit tired of looking. Oh look, we've got 3 of these as well. Let's yeah, let's open them. That's going to be 600, yeah. That one's 600 maybe? Might be 400. And that one is 600. So 600, 600, 678. That's an improvement. But again, it's not going to be any better really than the ones with the more stats. Oh, and I've never had a yellow one yet out of any of these boxes. It is a low spawn rate or whatever, but I've not seen one yet.